Hi everyone, this is Zap. Most people call me Zap, but if you know me, you know me. I always wanted to try ASMR after listening to it. I got started listening to it pre-COVID. I think one of the first people I watched was um Tiptoe. Tiptoe was somebody I used to watch a lot. I still do. She's kind of like my ASMR goat. I prefer fast and aggressive when it comes to ASMR. And I knew that's not something I could really do. I don't have those kind of ideas that come to me rapidly to make those kind of sounds. Um I also don't have like I love nail tapping. I don't have nails like that. I don't plan on getting nails like that either. Just personal preference for me. But I figured I would do soft spoken. I am an aspiring voice actor, so I have done some roles already in very, very, very small things for very small amounts of money, but just to get my feet wet and try it out. I do enjoy the voice acting thing. I can go higher range, I could go lower range, I could do accents and things like that. So if RPs is something you guys are interested in, just let me know, and that could be something I could try and set up. As for this, I figured, my first ASMR video, I would be very nervous. So let me do something that I'm enjoying, which is TCG Pocket. For those that are interested in it, please, enjoy the video. And for those that aren't too aware, it's just a simple Pokemon card game that's virtual. You can collect cards and you can battle with them, and it's been a lot of fun. They changed the game that's uh the real TCG game, there are some changes that make it a lot more accessible for everybody and easier to play and quicker to play. I did play a little bit of it, but not for that very long of a time. I do enjoy Pokemon a lot. I used to play Pokemon Showdown quite often, especially when I would be like on the toilet. But now TCG Pocket has took over my life. I have even loaded some Pokegold, so I have some packs open for this video. So we could get into that, and I could yap right after, maybe do some auto battling, or maybe even some deck building if I do pack some good cards. So if you go to my gifts here, we got some tickets from Wonder Picks. I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I got. If I ever mute, it is because I either have to burp or I have to clear my throat. I have to figure out what volume setting is going to be the best for these kind of videos simply because I don't want it to be too loud, but I don't want it to be too soft either. Like I said, I was told that soft spoken would be a little bit more of my forte. So I'm trying not to be loud, but at the same time, I'm trying to be like a little bit whispery, I guess, but not necessarily like this kind of whispery, but more like we're close to each other in an open area and you gotta hear me because there's outside noise. All right, so we did get the Cynthia bundle. I accidentally bought the Erica bundle last. I thought it came with Pokegold in it, and I don't believe it did. Or if it did, it didn't come with as much as I thought it would. And one of my friends kind of clowned me for it, but it's Erica, you know what I mean? Erica's the goat. She's awesome. So we do have about 120 Pokegold, which should get us about 20 packs. So I think I'm gonna flip flop, like do two of each at a time. I could do the 10 at once, but I feel like it's not as exciting that way. It's intriguing, but not as exciting. So I did have a pack opening on my Twitch. I'll leave the link for that in my bio or the description. And I was able to pack Dialga in my first two Dialga packs. And I was able to get Lucario. I was able to get I forgot what else. I can go through what I have after. But as for right now, let's just get into it because it is that time. We're gonna use this. Use our whatchamacallits, hourglasses. So I did mention I kind of got really hooked because of Tiptoe. It was actually Tiptoe was a rookie when like remember. Looks like we got a reverse hollow at the end there. Buizel, Skarmory, Leafeon, I don't have Leafeon yet. I love the evolutions. Like literally every single one of them are amazing, both in design, both in competitive. It's they're so cool. Hopefully we get some more. I know that might be in some people's opposed mindsets, but I do think the evolutions are one of the best things in Pokemon for sure. Um, so yeah, Tiptoe, but another one that I used to watch a lot was Prince ASMR. Now I typically end up watching most people's this is my first attempt at ASMR kind of video. Or less popular ASMR artists simply because they usually I don't know, it just kind of hits different and I think a lot of people agree that some of them do hit different, but at the same time I do watch a lot of bigger ASM artists. Ambipom, Curlia, Scorpy, and Drapion. Nice. I do want to try building a dark type deck. Um, using Darkrai or Weavile. I have one of each. I'm hoping to get one more by the end of this. Let's just go over to Palkia. So now we're gonna dip into the using Pokegold. I feel like I could just do 10 and 10 at a time and slowly go over them. I don't want this video to end too fast and I don't want it to be too long. Although I do feel like the longer the better for ASMR. I gotta be careful what I say. Um, you know what? We can do that. Let's just go with one. It'll only eat one gold and then we'll see how it goes. So, it took until February for me to get started. This is something I wanted to do since the end of last year. And I wasn't able to because I had gotten sick at the beginning of the year. I got some kind of virus, not the norovirus. I didn't have one of these. And I was sick for like 3 weeks. I couldn't speak for like one. And at that time, I had a little voice acting thingy I was supposed to do, and I had to keep asking for more time. And it was really embarrassing considering it was one of my first jobs in VA. And if anybody else does VA, please, talk to me about it in the comments. If you're here, just leave something in the comments. Hopefully it's positive, but just I want to build a little bit of a community, start maybe like a Discord, where I can come in and maybe like do some reading. I do enjoy reading, and I think it would give me a more of an incentive to read. And just have people inside of the Discord call, muted, of course. Me being the owner of the Discord, I would leave myself as the one that has an open mic, and I would just read and have people fall asleep. Maybe people can, chat in the VC chat and just connect and get to know each other. I want to build a positive community. I'm coming from a gaming community, and most gaming communities are extremely toxic, like extremely toxic. So I saw how it's been with most ASMR communities. They're just amazing. They're so supportive of their ASMR artists. They're so loving and caring. And when a lot of these ASMR artists take time off for personal reasons and stuff like that, there's always an overwhelming amount of support and there's always an overwhelming amount of please come back. And I think that's really sweet. I think that's really endearing, especially for those ASM artists who might be struggling, whether it's mentally or things going on, personal life, health wise, financial, whatever it is, that has to give like a nice boost to them. And I would love to build a community where we can all share that amongst each other. That being said, I think it's time for Dialga. Let's get. Okay, so if I open up this, you know what? Let's just do the 10. Fuck it, why not? All right, come on, guys, let's go. So hopefully, some RP ideas can be made. Like this could be like your best friend is streaming his Pokemon packs for you, right? On Discord or something, or whatever other. Ooh, we got a nice little pop there. I did disable the sound simply because I didn't want too much noise. I'm not sure how this is gonna come out. I love the idea of the three of them, Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit. I think is really cool, and their artwork is actually really interesting and pretty. And Roserade, all right. Got Swinub. Burmy, Regirock. Oh, I did not have Regirock yet. This is such an interesting artwork. And I love that they always credit the illustrator. Um I think that's a wonderful thing for those that do care about the illustration. Wormadam and Drifblim. Nice. So we got some new things to add to the Pokédex. We're not getting anything crazy, which is funny because my first pack opening on Twitch with this was insane. A double Drifblim right there. Okay, we got ourselves a. Oh, okay. There's something back there. All right, we're gonna get to it. We have Voltorb, Frost Rotom, Gloom, Tangrowth. Is it Tangroth? I would say Tangrowth. And another Lucario full art. I already have one. So those fighting decks that use Lucario in the back line so you get that extra damage, I now have my playset of the full art one, which is so cool. It has Mian Chao, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop. Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. Medicam? They left out my boy Hitmonlee though. But he had some burn with that fighting deck that was out. Alright, we have a giant cape. The new tools seem fun to use. Yanma, Skull Fossil, Snover, and another Lucario. So getting a lot of Lucario love right now. I know Lucario was a. I saw something. Okay, so we have something in the second card slot. I wish I could flip this whole thing around, but we're gonna see what it is. Hopefully, it's something very, 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 very new. Ooh, Regigigas. That is new. I got what I asked for. A full art Regigigas. Raging Hammer. This attack does more damage equal to the damage this Pokemon has on it. So I guess the max you could do is 180 if you end up at 10 health. Very cool. Rosalia. Or is it like Rosalia like the artist? Ambipom. Skuntank. Very nice. Oh, we got something back there. Okay. We need to lock in, guys. Skull Fossil. Drifloon. Also, if you guys don't want me to look at the pack in the back, I will change that as well if I ever do this again. Lopunny. Or if there's any other games you want to see me play, just leave it. And if I do have it, I can play it. And if I don't, I can try it. You know, unlimited possibilities. I'm open to any and everything. Well, maybe not any and everything, but Lopunny, Skarmory, and Yon Mega EX. I do not have one yet, so that's a nice pull for me. Discard a random energy from this Pokemon to do 120. And with the new cards and the new sets, it's easy to get energy on Pokemon, especially considering he only needed normal type. We got Uxie. Is it Uxie or Uxie? Who knows? Progunk. Riolu for our Lucarios that we have. Bidoof, which I think this is a really good. This card has a lot of potential in the competitive scene simply because you could just run one of these as a tech and hit a Pokemon that might come out with high HP off rip. So nice Bidoof and giant cape. We got Slugma, Regirock again, nice. The Mo Rotom, Apom, and a Magnezone. I did not have one yet, so that's good. I have seen Magnezone being used in a Darkrai deck. That would be nice to try. Magnezone seems like a very viable Pokemon, 140 HP with 110 damage attack. It's not an EX, so if it dies, you only get one prize card, and I think that's really, really good. Okay, on to the last pack. We're not going to look in the back. We're just going to hope, cross our fingers. Last pack of this. And then we go on to Palkia. We got Ambipom, Rogunk, Macargo, Lopunny, Pokemon Communication. And that's going to conclude our Dialga. We did manage to get... We got this full art Lucario. We got this full art Regigigas, this Yon Mega EX. So we got three, I would say, very, very good pulls. And now We're gonna give our shot to Palkia. I don't have a Palkia yet. I have 3 Dialgas, but no Palkia. So I'm gonna send all of these to the Pokédex. Hopefully we get some rewards. And then we can throw that back into maybe getting a new pack. 120 different cards. I do have the original set complete. Genetic Apex. Alright, we're sitting at 280 pack points, so that's pretty good. We're gonna go for the 10 piece, and that is going to be 60 Poke Gold gone, and that's going to conclude pack opening section of the video. I really do hope this video comes out. I really do hope you guys that do like soft spoken, me not being one of them, but I do hope you guys like soft spoken and this comes out well for you guys. We got a little poof there. So we're gonna go first pack Epopatos, Voltorb. Oregon 2 didn't have that yet. I love that artwork. I think that's really sick. Like in a kid's room. Armor Fossil didn't have that yet either. And a Monferno. Don't have an Infernape yet. Armor Fossil again. Macargo. Nosepass. Oddish. Oregon 2. We have Burmy. Turtwig. Oregon. Magneton. And Luminion. So the other Luminion in the other set had a 0 retreat cost, and I tried to make it work in a Gyarados deck, but it just didn't work, and it made me a little bit sad. I was so discouraged. Wormadam. This is 120 HP with a 90 potential. This is not good. Damn, Wormadam. You could do better. They could do some of these cards better. It's not his fault or her. Porygon 2. Rotom. Sneasel. I did not have a Sneasel yet. I do have a Weave. Oh, there's one more card. A Garchomp. Nice. I do have a full art one. I would love a Cynthia to go along with it. All right, we got Scorpy. Armor Fossil. Porygon again. Hippowdon. This looks so menacing. This looks really cool. The sand coming out of the little holes it has in its back. I'm not sure what those are called. Prinplup. Very nice. I wish they had an Empoleon EX and a superior. Torterra EX. We have Starly. Slugma. Rhydon. Didn't have this from this set. Staravia. Mightyena. Love the pooches. Alright, we got Gibble. I think there's something. You see the background turn color? You're not gonna fool me. I know a thing or two. I wasn't born yesterday. We got Gibble, Slugma, Drapion, Porygon, and Rotom full art. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, did not mean to click it and have it go away. We'll check it in a bit. We got Porygon, Scorpy, Uxie, Glameow. Didn't have that yet. This is not a bad attack. The little potential 40. Cynthia, there we go. Oh, I already had Cynthia. Well, the full art one would be cool. Alright, we got Regice. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon, so it cannot get poisoned. Right? Lamiao, Staravia, Hippopotas, and another Cynthia. And I do believe this is the last pack. We have Nosepass, Turtwig, Togetic, Scorpy, and Togekiss to go along with the Cynthia. So we had this wonderful Rotom as our prize card of this 10-pack opening. I didn't do too well on this one, but that's okay. So we have the Rotom Wash, Rotom Heat, Rotom Fan, Rotom Frost, I think it's called, and Rotom Mo. That's really, really cool. Let's see what new cards we've gotten and what things we can claim from objectives. Take a look. All those to the decks. I'm doing this in one live take, so I'm going to mute to clear my throat and take sips of my cranberry juice, good free. Because I don't know how to edit. I have a friend that knows how to edit, and he tried to teach me the other day, and I was like not locked in because I was in a FIFA match when he asked, and I regret not just quitting that FIFA game to hear him out. I also regret openly admitting that I was playing FIFA. Yes, I know it's EAFC now, but kind of easier to say. All right, we're claiming everything. We got our Yan Mega EX trial deck. We got a lot of these premium thingies. Yes, I do have the premium pass. We did get some trade currency and some hourglasses, which is nice. Can I not? Uh, can I not leave this? Okay, there we go. So we got all of that. We got, I guess this is for getting the Magneton and Pachirisu that I had earlier. Not too sure. Then we're gonna look at this. Not sure if there's anything here. Oh yeah. All right, we have a couple more things to get. Gonna be nice for Wonder Picks. Some shop tickets as well. Nice little Turtwig icon, very cute. Am I missing something from here as well? Not too sure. And what is this? News. Cresselia EX drop event. Okay, we're gonna have to do that as well. Let's check our Wonder Picks first. See if we have anything. Looking for threes. Feel like an NBA player. Oh, they do. That's a very nice Krogunk. Looking for Darkrai, Weevil. Oh wow, look at that Pachirisu EX. I already have the other Art Pachirisu EX. I might actually try and... Oh, I need a lot to restore that. I can't get to the 4. Maybe I can buy some currency for Wonder Picks and try to get it. I don't think it would be enough, would it? I would only get 5, and the 5 would not be enough. So we're going to do some of these solos first. Try this Cresselia drop event. Before I got to my setup so I could record this, I actually use one of these rental decks for sure. Use that. Open to auto. I was looking at some recipes. I do enjoy cooking quite a lot. Maybe not as much as I enjoy eating, but I do enjoy cooking. That would be something I would have in the Discord as well, as like little cooking channel, or like where we could share things that we've made or things that we've ate for all the foodies out there. I feel like food kind of does have a little bit of a harmony with ASMR. I actually looked up one day because I was curious, why does the flavor seem to change when you would have like fried chicken that was freshly fried versus fried chicken that was kind of sitting there for a bit and it got soggy? And the answer I got from Google was something like our body harmonizes with the sounds of crunch, and it makes the food more pleasing to eat that way. It doesn't add anything to flavor aside from texture, which, to be fair, texture is very important when you're making or eating food. That's why a lot of us love crunchy stuff, chips that are crunchier, fries that are crunchy, anything fried pretty much. You want it to have like some kind of a crisp or crunch. Even pastries, flaky, crispy pastries, or soft. I prefer soft. Like I will eat the edges of a cookie before I eat the middle. Um that's a me thing. I might be a little weird, but yeah, I was looking at some TikTok recipes, and there's been a lot of things that I've been cooking lately that I've been trying to get into, and specifically baking. Baking has been so much fun. It's very, very tough when you go from cooking to baking and you try to wing it. It's almost impossible unless you have a genuine like idea of how thing is supposed to look and feel. You kind of have to go by the measurements. It's such a science, so any little slip up and boom, your biscuits are completely flat or they're looking like the afro Gerald had in Hey Arnold. So yeah, I might have aged myself with that reference. I'm not gonna lie, but we're not gonna talk about it. Matter of fact, can you guys guess how old I am in the comments? Is that gonna be a thing? Um, Speaking of, I don't have any crazy aspirations for the channel aside from just having enough people to have a support system for everybody. Uh, Whoever's in the support system, like you're in, and it's gonna be open for everybody. You know, if people are gonna be a little toxic or not cooperative, then they will be dealt with. But to have that kind of community love and appreciation and everything like that, I always felt is very important. But yeah, hopefully that's really the goal of the channel, is to try and get to connect with more people and try to find a new community like this. I did mention I'm coming from the gaming communities, and those are very, very toxic most of the time. There's a handful of games that aren't, but the games I tend to play are more multiplayer like, so that comes with a lot of personality, comes with a lot of ego. I could get into some of the games at another time, but it has been quite the journey to, see that there are communities that do care. They care about the art, content creator. They care about the other people in the community. You might go to, you might go to an ASMR video, and the top comment is like, "Whoever's reading this, I hope you have a beautiful day. If you believe in God, just know God loves you." And I'm just like, wow, you know, you go to a gaming community and the top comment is, "My little nephew that has one eye could beat you in this game," or something like that. So it gets toxic. All right, we got this win. Thank you, Auto Battle. So we could get some rewards. Um, Looks like we don't get a pack on the beginner. Is it a chance reward? It is, and we didn't get it. That's okay. So we're gonna do this again as we continue to yap. I'm actually not sure how. Okay, we're closing in on 27 minutes. So I think after this one, we're gonna call it a nice little 30-ish minute video to kind of test it out. I'm very open to suggestions. Please be nice about it. And I would love to hear some feedback. I would love to do this again, and I would love to do different things. Like I mentioned, if there's any kind of like RP that you guys want to do, like, your best friend plays a game for you on Discord or reads you a story or something like that. That's something I can do. I don't mind. Soft spoken is very easy for me to do ASMR in. Like I said, if I try to do like nail tapping or like, let me see what that sounds like. Don't even come through the mic. Yeah, no, I don't have a microphone for that. I have like a streaming microphone. I have a wavelength. I could get another kind of microphone. I could also do a face cam and stuff like that. I do have one, and I wouldn't mind it as long as I got comfortable enough. So I would appreciate those of you to respect that boundary. I would like to remain a little bit more anonymous though, and not really have my face out there. I think that would be ideal for me, but some people are into the whole like face reveal thing, and I don't want to end up like Dream. That's the point. I don't want to end up like Dream. But um yeah, just any suggestions you have. The biggest thing I'm looking for in this is just communication and feedback. Like when I do stream, I prefer being interactive rather than focusing on the content. I want to talk. I want to talk to people. I don't want to talk to empty keyboards. I want to talk to people that their keyboards are full, they're typing away. And I know that's kind of asking for a weird thing considering this is for people to go to sleep. But before you go to sleep, before, just leave something for me. And I'll read it. I'll be smiling, kicking my feet like, oh my gosh, I actually did something I sought out to do and it worked out, or maybe it didn't. But I'm being very optimistic. I think, like I said, the ASMR community has been very warm and welcoming to so many people, and hopefully, I'm in that region as well, where you guys welcome me with open arms. All right, so I don't see much hope in this hand. It's just a bunch of monsters, but I do have hope in the AI. I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes the AI is just like five head, 300 IQ type stuff. But there I am with my Erica stuff because I didn't update it to the Cynthia yet. I'll have to remember to do that. Um, I did already use, my Pokegold and didn't really get the exact cards I was looking for, but that's okay. We're going to try again. As my packs come in per day and everything like that, grind all these challenges and get some hourglasses, and we'll see how it goes. But the goal is I do want to play Darkrai. Ironically, I was hoping for like a Gen 2 set, having like Lugia, Ho-Oh, Entei, Raikou, Suicune. I'm a Gen 2 boy. I love Gen 2, grew up on it, love it. I still play it to this day. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, in my opinion, is the best game. It is the best. And Gen 2 for me, somebody made a pretty much like a documentary style video on the Gen 2 games from the original and Heart Gold Soul Silver, where they traveled to Japan to showcase the realism that is Gen 2, because a lot of the Gen 2 Pokemon are very unique. They don't fit into specific categories and things like that. And the main thing about it is that it stands alone because it's the only region that really focuses on Japan itself. Um, the Pokemon are like actual insects and animals from the specific regions that those towns and routes were designed on. I could yap all day about certain things like that, but we've come to an end here. We got to a decent amount of time. I just knocked my bottle over. I'm so sorry if that woke up everybody, but um yeah, I'm very pleased. Oh, let's open this promo pack. See if we got this Cresselia. That would be a really nice way to end it. I don't mind doing longer videos. I don't mind doing shorter videos, but I think I would prefer around this time or longer would be ideal. I personally like my ASMR videos to be relatively long, so I don't have to worry about, if I don't really fall asleep immediately to like move and find another video to watch. And I would assume some of you guys are also like that. So we're gonna hope for Cresselia. We get Skarmory, but that looks really cool. Gen 2, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So we got one of the promo cards. I'm gonna grind some of this probably on my own or on stream. I'll leave that link in the description as well. And please tell me, guys, about yourself. Comment, just say hi or welcome or something in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And I would love to be consistent and make videos every day or every other day or as often as I can, because I do have a little bit of the time, but more so than the time, I have the energy and the passion to do so. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If no one has told you that they love you today, I'm gonna say it. I love you. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you guys get some good rest and you wake up nice and refreshed to go on and be a contributor to the world and be the beautiful person that you are. So take care, and I'll see you in the next video.